Okay, because they've been a bit short today, I think I'll have another one actually of these 15-minute games. Okay, an FM 2008 queenfish. Could try more Smith Gambit even on a 15-minute game. If it goes into C3 Sicilian territory, then so be it. Aha. I think I'll take. Now E5, I'm giving up the F5 square. E takes D5 is probably a more pressured situation for black. Could play knight F6. I could just try for a small advantage with E takes D5. I think I'll do that. Let him get back the pawn. Just try for E5 pressure. Play it simple. So knight D5, bishop C4. If he's not going to take the pawn, he's not going to take the pawn. Okay, maybe H3 to stop the pin, because that could be annoying for D4 later. I want him to take that pawn. Is he going to take it? Okay. So knight C3, I want to just get a small edge with pressure on the E file and use of E5. So knight C3 here, without the annoyance of bishop G4, knight B6. Winning a pawn straight off the bat actually, bishop B3, knight D4. So I'm going to do something about knight B6. Maybe bishop B3 or rook E1, there's knight B6. Bishop E3 is too weakening. I weaken G3 if weaken a lot of squares. So I think, I don't know, bishop B3. Coming back to that. So if knight B6, then bishop E3. Otherwise, then there's knight C3 to look forward to. So I think bishop B3 here. Keeping on that diagonal, avoiding knight b6. So I'm playing knight c3 and rook e1. So queenfish. Been up to 2-1. 6-8 on the 5 minute. This could be my toughest opponent yet. 1 minute rating's terrible for some reason for an FM. 1 minute rating. Oh dear. It's 12.04 maximum. It's 11.06 at the moment. 3 minute rating's pretty atrocious as well. Strange. Okay, so bishop e3 here, just protecting d4 I think. I don't want to play d5. Bishop e3. Okay. Do I want to play knight c3? Or bishop c2 is knight c2, c4. And I don't like giving up the light square bishop though. Do I keep it or not? Maybe I could have other pressures in the position. This b6 knight isn't that brilliant. If I play knight c3 and now taking, say bishop e6, I mean, is it that bad? I've lost the bishop pair, but I might have pressure on the queen side. Something like I don't know, queen c2, queen b5. Switch to g5 if a6. I just think bishop c2 is not really biting on anything. I'll give it up. This knight's not so central. So I'm hoping there's some logic here. Queen b5 looks a bit of pressure. Oh, it's bishop c4. Hang on a sec. Bishop c4 wins the exchange. Okay, so queen c2. Get my pieces out. Rook d1. Maybe d5 later. If I just take here on d5, it's a nice blockade. Bishop d5, that's better. Let's roll out rook c1. Just rook c1. Maybe this is not a big deal then. I'm going to play rook c1. So knight e3, I think I just take. I have weakened g3, but I don't know, sorts out d4 finally. Maybe there's e4 and d5, it's not that bad. So queen d2 here, gets out the nasty pin. Maybe threatens bishop h6. That could be useful to get rid of the dark square bishop. Okay. B takes, get hanging pawns. Rook c3, I don't know if there's any advantage of that. I can support d4 from bishop h6, so I think I'll do that. Okay, so knight h2, just to avoid double pawns, or knight e5, no, that's knight g5, knight h2 looks like a reasonable move in circumstance. Unless, knight e5 has got something going for it. It takes, a7, if he plays f6 is a bit weakening, maybe knight d3. But he's got the light square bishop, so it doesn't matter about this diagonal. So I think I'm going to go for knight h2 here. Or maybe bishop h6 soon. Or knight g4. Have I been disconnected? Oh dear. I'll tell the opponent hi or something. Okay, it's still connected. Okay. The clock stopped. Oh, blimey. There's something worrying actually about this person's ratings actually. On Blitz, it's been up to 2731. January 2000. So why is it that 3 minutes 17:59 is 1 minute 11:06? Okay, strange. And 5 minutes 18:12. Okay. I have to protect A2. I'll protect A2. C3 is now under fire. So if I play rook c1, am I losing by force? I'll repeat the position then. I haven't got anything from the opening here. Grandmaster draw. Fine. Okay. I haven't got anything from the opening. I think I need to check the openings here. It's a miserable position. Why should I try and do anything here? It's a shame. It's just there was nothing from the opening. It seems the Morra Smith was declined with a quick d5. If I played e5, I'm giving up f5. The way I played it, I thought I'd get something tiny going, but it turns out this position isn't easy because knight b6 hitting the bishop and d4. I don't know if this is all wrong with bishop c4. And this position, I remember having this before in 5-minute chess and I didn't like it then. So bishop c4, knight c4 is really annoying on e3 now. Unless I step backwards, I suppose. Bishop c2, knight c4, bishop c1, maybe that's theory. To step backwards there. I'm going to have to look this one up, but that might offer something, I guess. The pressure was off d4, so bishop c2, knight c4, bishop c1. It looks a bit odd to move bishops backward, but maybe it's justified. In the game, losing this light square bishop isn't pleasant. It has to be said. Getting the pawns fractured isn't pleasant. Black's just clearly better. I'm surprised he didn't play for a win. But considering this bit scary rating I've just seen as well, blitz rating, okay. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.